is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And you know, right now for Miami, they're getting the recognition they deserve. Jumping into the 5 spot, they've shown they're one of the elite teams in the league. On a good night, they can beat anybody.
A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's De Silva in at the 3. And for the Heat, we've got Hardaway. James is out there with O'Neal. Then, and it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Now, here's Banchero after LeBron James's miss. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Paolo Banchero.
One shot.
Free throw, good from Banchero. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force. This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
There's a good screen and a wide open look for Payne. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Rice. Carter pulls it in.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Payne for 3. Another miss by Orlando. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside, O'Neal off with the layup.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Banchero, that's good.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now here's James. Last time, 14 points for him. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Now here is Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Pass to Alvarado. They set the pick. Here's Rice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shaq. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. You know, the Heat play in a clamor market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
The first one falls.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Second free throw, no good. And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Tim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach, a trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog runs that highlighted this team's competitive will.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now, here's Banchero. He has 7. Over James. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 9 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Rice. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
Hardaway against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Over James. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
James, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. Great D that time from James. Miami trailing. Alvarado finds Hardaway. Now here's Shaq, defended by Carter. Tries from the block, and O'Neal with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. O'Neal's got 7. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. Outside, Bane. Here's Banchero for 3. Another miss by Banchero. The Heat have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Hardaway with the bounce pass. With his first shot attempt, Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bane passes to Suggs. Bucket is good.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
They set the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Heat. Now, here's Banchero. Last game he had 28 points. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Off target from outside. James kicks to Hayes. LeBron outside. Back to Hardaway. Rice passes to O'Neal. Good work defensively by Carter. Orlando leading. Banchero with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Sinks the three-pointer. Banchero's got 12.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Jose Alvarado.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And it's Hayes in the corner. to Rice. Launches a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the lob to Carter. The shot that time, not on target.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Out to Hardaway. Miami no good on that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's LeBron. Still yet to score. Shaq with a screen on Bane. Stolen by Carter. Left side, Bane. Missed inside. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Hardaway. Yep, that one goes.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Banchero left side. Latrey. A nice shot by Black. And the Magic lead by 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. James looking it over. 6 to shoot. Rice. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rice has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. Pass to Bane. Carter with a screen on LeBron. Bane passes to Carter. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Hardaway kicks to O'Neal. Now LeBron. A 3. It's good from long range.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And it's Banchero missing. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to LeBron. Throws it up high. Out to Hardaway. And here is O'Neal. No one near James as he lets it go. No good. That would have tied it.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team. He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
And Miami has possession after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Nice shot by James. James has got 5 points so far.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Miami. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Shaq. Gannett comes in for LeBron. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Hardaway. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Carter in for Jalen Suggs. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Now Black. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Bane. Here's Black, defended by Vincent. Carter with the screen. Black, no good. Miami's on 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Vincent finds Kleber. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Bane. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Black. And it's Miami with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Vincent the pass to Hayes. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to connect. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Miami, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Vincent is out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Rice in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And here's Carter. Back the pass to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back over to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Vincent with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. And a quiet disposition for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, he lets his game do the talking.
Well, Kevin, his teammates love him for that reason. And remember, he was a key cog in Golden State's title in 2022, and the Warriors players and coaches had a difficult time parting with him.
That one is off. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. And that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
holding onto the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Now, here's Wagner. Last game we saw him score 13. The kick out to Bane. Lets the three fly. And it's Miami with the rebound. Kleba's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. From past the arc. The rebound by Bataze. Magic leading by 6. Here's Carter. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Rice for 3. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Black. He has 5. Bane looking around. Shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, Connect. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Hayes throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Hardaway's checked in for Dalton Connect. And the Magic making a change here as well. Banchero's checked in. On defense, the Heat. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And it's Rice with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Driving the lane. Count that one. Rice has got 8 points.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much. That opens up driving lanes for him.
Black kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. He's got 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now, here's Kleber. He has yet to score. Here's Hardaway. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 6. Banchero left side. Over Rice. And it's Banchero missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Alvarado passes to Rice. 6 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow, and sometimes not even there at all.
Black the pass to Wagner. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Alvarado. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Hardaway. Over Bane. No good off the front iron.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Now, here's Banchero. Over Rice. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Paolo Banchero.
One shot.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Miami. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, there's the Magic. They're 10th best in the conference.
Right now for the Magic, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
And here's Banchero. 19 points in the game. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Hardaway. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Payne for 3. Alvarado grabs the board.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Connect with it. Pass to Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 13. Tipped away. And it's the Heat on the break. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. And good that time. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to De Silva. Banchero against James. There's the lob to Carter. The shot comes out.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one.
And let's take a look at the numbers for James. Averaging 23 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Alvarado. From outside, off the mark. Magic leading by 11. Here's Banchero. And the layup's good off the glass. Banchero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's the screen. Pass to Hayes. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hayes has got 7.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Here's Banchero. And the layup falls. Banchero's got 23 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Hardaway. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix. Pass to De Silva. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Back to Carter. Takes a three. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Heat trail by 13 with the step back. To the right side. And Hayes kicks to Hardaway. James has a two-pointer. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Carter missing. The Heat shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. He got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Black. He's got 5. Suggs looking around. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Suggs. And the Heat making a change here. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. O'Neal, too much to handle down low.
Shaq gets the ball there. It doesn't matter who's guarding.
Here's Suggs. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Shaq a screen on Suggs. Back to Hardaway. And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Orlando Magic.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Here are the Magic now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the court for Orlando. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by the Heat. Shaq's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Rice. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, leading by 12. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Guys, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. And here is Hardaway after Jalen Suggs made that last 3-pointer. Hardaway passes to Rice. Shaq with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Carter with the screen. Banchero kicks to Carter. No good on the 3.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Now Alvarado. Still without a basket. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from O'Neal. Now, here's Suggs. 8 points for him. Banchero is screened for Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything, Banchero's future is certainly bright.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the top pick in the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero excels with the ball in his hands as a playmaker or finisher.
Here's Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from LeBron. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up 26 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Banchero up top, covered by LeBron. They set the screen. Back to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Payne for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hardaway has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Now, here's Bain. Still scoreless. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Heat moving the ball around. Here's O'Neal, doing what he does best, Shaquille O'Neal.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now, this one's definitely not over.
Here's Rice. He's got 8. Back to Hardaway. For the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Heat making a switch here. Hayes is checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Orlando, Wendell Carter Jr., 1.
And that one misses.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
James, the pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
And here is James. He's got 10. De Silva with the rebound. Good on the shot. O'Neal's got 19 points.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's De Silva. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
The Heat trail by 11. LeBron outside. Pass to Rice. And here is O'Neal, defended by Carter. O'Neal dishes to Rice. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Rice has got 10.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Suggs with the screen for Bain. His three-pointers off the mark. Miami's on 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Rice. Back to Alvarado. And here's Shaq. The kick out to LeBron. Free ball, LeBron James.
Oh, you've got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Here's Suggs. He's got 10. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Vincent's checked in for the Heat. Black's checked in for the Magic. Pass to Banchero. Black with it. He has 5. Now Carter, defended by Shaq. And then Carter with the jam.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
O'Neal outside. LeBron outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Pocket 6. And it's off from three-point range. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing here by 8. Rice. And he banks in the layup. Rice has got 12 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's a screen. Banchero outside. That three off the mark.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Shots good by Rice. Now it's just a three-point Magic lead.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Now, Banchero. 24 points for him. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him.
In the fourth, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Wagner against Kleber. O'Neal looking around. Scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Black kicks to Wagner. Banchero against LeBron. Banchero inside. Good D by LeBron. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
The Magic trail by 4. Outside, Payne. Pass to Banchero. Knocked away. And stolen by James. Pushing it up. It's stolen by Banchero. Outside, Payne. Inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
Yes, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Black finds Payne. Pocket 6. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Alvarado. Good ball movement here by Miami. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Wagner has screen on James. And Banchero. Here we go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Rice passes to Alvarado. Now here's LeBron. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bane. To the inside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Now, here's Bane. Pass to Black. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Banchero, the Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Kleber with the bucket.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now, here's Banchero. Batadze, a screen on LeBron. To end the run. Pass to Black. Fires the three. Rebound by the Heat. Shaq's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Screen by Kleber. Here's Rice. Black defending. And stolen by Wagner. The Magic trail by 11. Banchero looking around. Here's Wagner. Jacks up a three. O'Neal there for the rebound.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Heat making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Miami again turning it over.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
The Magic trail by 11. Launches it. James rips down the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Suggs. Carter fires. The long shot, no good. No good from three. Not a lot of time left for the Magic in this one. Outside, Suggs. Banchero. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now James. Shot clock at 6. Cleared away by Carter.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Now Suggs. From deep. And it doesn't go. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now O'Neal. Beyond the arc. And down goes the three.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
10-point lead. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shaq.